So the OpenAI models are now available through Amazon Bedrock. Let's take a closer look. So I'm going to drop in Bedrock. So I've got Bedrock right here. Let's just put in Amazon Bedrock. So this is our Bedrock. Now, Bedrock gives you access to a whole host of models, and we'll look at what some of those models are. And the way you access them is via the Bedrock API. So we have Invoke model and Converse as the APIs. So you would actually integrate these into your application. So we have Invoke model and the Converse API. So this allows you to access all of the models that are available via Amazon Bedrock. And there's a whole host. We're talking about lots of different choices, and this is there specifically to allow you to tune in and select the models that you need based on the use case you have. That could be a simple assistant, that could be an agentic based application, agentic workflow, and so on. So some of the models we have available for you are like the Amazon based models like Nova, for example. So we have Nova, we also have the Titan models that have been around for a little while now, all available, all Amazon native models. And then we have the Llama models, for example, for Meta. So let's drop that in. So we have Llama. And then Anthropic's models you've probably heard of. So we have the Claude family that have been running on AWS for a long period of time. In fact, I think Claude 4.1, the Claude Opus 4.1 just got announced yesterday. Based on the recording of this video, and now you can access that again through Amazon Bedrock, right? And there's a whole host of other models. You can see AI21 Labs, Mistral.ai, DeepSeek is out as well. So there's a whole host of models to give you that choice in terms of selecting the right model for the use case that you need, for the cost optimization that you require, or the cost requirements that you require. But now you can actually access the OpenAI open weight models through Amazon Bedrock. So we're talking about OpenAI's GPT, we'll just put this in here, GPT-OSS-120B and the 20B model, which is a smaller version of this model for low latency, lightweight, and these are high reasoning chain of thought models, and you can actually configure the reasoning level from low, medium, and high on these. They can be directly accessed via those Bedrock APIs, as I mentioned. And use cases for these are things like agentic workflows, mathematical problems, programming or coding, for example, scientific research. So there, with the high reasoning capability, it gives you high reasoning output as well, so you can actually understand and validate the output of the model and how it reached that conclusion. Remember, they break the problem down into smaller step-by-step chunks, and then start to apply reasoning to that to understand and then give you the output that you want. And you can actually monitor that with the output, with the chain of thought reasoning output that it gives you. The other thing just to mention here is that you can also access them using the OpenAI SDK. So if you already have applications that are running on the OpenAI SDK, all you need to do to migrate them to Amazon Bedrock is simply to modify the endpoint. So you need to add an Amazon Bedrock endpoint. So let's have a quick look at how this might look. So if I just say just down here, so this is our endpoint for Amazon Bedrock. It needs to be a compatible OpenAI SDK Bedrock endpoint. So we have that, and then you have a slash, and you have your OpenAI prefix, and then v1. So very easy to actually swap them out and drop them into Amazon Bedrock and adapt your applications to then utilize these models, which are natively deployed on AWS. And you also have access to Amazon Bedrock Guardrails as well to help validate and secure those models to ensure to protect against harmful content and harmful output. There's also a blog available for this, and I'll drop the link in the post above or in the YouTube section. Make sure you check out that blog. It walks you through actually how to set this up in the AWS console, how to access them. They're also available via SageMaker Jumpstart, so make sure you check that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you sub me, follow me on LinkedIn, and we'll talk soon.